to ask first of all, what is the acceptable age difference between the husband and the wife? What should be the acceptable age difference between the husband and the wife?
Well, biblically, there is no acceptable age written in the Bible for believer to follow. But I just want to assure you that there is no correlation between age and maturity. You know, age doesn't come with maturity when we are talking about marriage. Understanding why you are in the marriage. Why are you following the person that is older than you or the person that is younger than you? You can be of the same age and you are not compatible. So it depends on what people are looking for in marriage. So maturity doesn't come with age. Even despite the fact that you marry your age mate. So there's no age limit. There's no age this one is acceptable. You must marry between the person that is you are marrying must be older than you by 5 years, by 2 years, by 5 years, or whatever. It doesn't matter at all. Age, no, there's no age acceptability in the Bible that you must follow before you get married. No, not at all. Not at all.
Now, coming from an African society where a lot of us depend on I senior you, you senior me kind of relationship, especially when it comes to arguments or solving issues in the house. Yeah. The man who marries a woman who is older than him handle issues at home without maybe sounding disrespectful to the woman as regards to having older than him.
Just like I said, you know, it happened several occasions that when you discover that a woman marries somebody that is older than, maybe she's older, maybe with 5 years or 7 years or 6 years, you know, whenever they have an argument, if not because this, I wouldn't have married you, I am older, I am this, I am, it doesn't matter. All what you need to do is be matured, number one, and number two, you need to submit your ego. You need to humble yourself. The Bible says, "He resists the proud, he gives grace to the humble." Humble yourself. You know, I have not a lady that married somebody that she's older. Whenever they have an argument, you know, the husband used to tell me then that before anything happened like this one, don't you know that I'm older than you? Don't you know that you are older before you married him? Don't you know? Why don't you go and look for somebody that is older than you? You should know where you are going to. Of course, yeah, you are laughing. You should know that when you are courting, when you are into relationship, you know that you are older than older than him. Why did you marry him? That you are not subjected to submission. You don't want to be submissive. So if anything little thing happen in the house, I am older than you. It's because there's no husband in the house outside there. I just managed to marry you. It will not be. Such a marriage will not work. You know, when you are in the office, be a guy of your boss. You are the boss of yourself. When you get to the house, you are a wife. You surrender everything. Submit yourself. You know, that is how marriage works. You know, I have a friend that married somebody that is older than. Today they are still enjoying their life in UK there. She's older more than almost about 6 or 7 years. But they are believers, they are Christians, they are pastors. And you cannot even know if the husband is even older than him. You know, you cannot even know if the lady she's older than the husband. They are really enjoying themselves. So this thing is understanding, maturity, understanding. You have to understand very well that age is just a number. Age is not a number. All what you need to do is to surrender and also submit yourself. You can be older than, you know, but if you are not getting the satisfaction, all this thing is about satisfaction, you know. So I am just advising our ladies, if you find yourself in a relationship or in a relationship where you are older than your husband, please and please let it be. Submit yourself and submit to that guy that is older than you. Let it be. He's your husband. He's the head now. We're talking about head of the family. We're talking about being a couple. We're talking about being in the head of the family, being husband and wife. So don't just go and be a guy. I am older. Age is not a number, please. Please. So that's how it should be. But I am not talking about, there are some people that go and marry 80 years old. Depends on what they are looking for. I said it earlier on. I said it depends on what you are looking for. There are some 21 years old ladies now that they go and marry 75 years old, 65 years old. Some are looking for money. Some marry for the money. Some marry because the man has a plane, the man has a aircraft, the man has this one, the man can sponsor my family, the man can carry all the problem of my family. So they know what they marry for. Depends on what the person is married for. So I can't say much about that one, but it depends on what they're married for. If you're 25 or 22, you go and marry a man of 75 years old or 85 years old. If you derive satisfaction there, but it depends on what the person is looking for. Yes, ma'am.
This matter of the lady marrying somebody that's old enough to maybe be her father or even her grandfather.
Yes.
And you say it doesn't matter, it's all about what you're looking for. Then there are families, because in African society, it's not just the lady that marries the man, it's not just the man that marries the woman. It's also the families that come into play here. When the girl brings a man of such age status home, and you say it doesn't matter, it all depends on what she's looking for.
No, I say some people, it doesn't matter to them. You understand? Because naturally, let me tell you the truth. Naturally, yes, a lady of 21 years old or 22 years old will not go and marry a man of 75 years old or 80. Why don't they come and marry my father? Because my father doesn't have that kind of money they are looking for. So that's what I said, depends on what they are looking for. There's something they are looking for. You hardly see, like my daughter will not go and marry a 75 years old or bringing a 75 years old to me. You want to go and marry that. I love him or I know you won't. I will not. She will not love a man of 75 years old that is older than her father. No, there are many of those people that are doing it. Go and look at their background. What are they really looking for? They are looking for money. There's something they are looking for. They are looking for fame. They are looking for money. They are looking for fame. They are looking for popularity. So those are the things that they are looking for. So not because of love.
What if such person finds love in such aged people?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That it depends on what they are looking for. At times they may find love. The majority of them does not find love. I have to tell you the truth. Okay, in a situation where you are going to meet a man that has 4 or 5 wives already, has about 20 children already, has about 10 children already from different wives, and you are not going there to go and scatter somebody's marriage, and you say you derive happiness in scattering somebody's home. Many a times it's not true. It's not true. Let me tell you the truth. We have to name it to the. It is not true. Many a times, it is not because they love the parent or whatever, they derive satisfaction. It's someone that has 2 or 3 wives already. Do you think that polygamy stuff is easy to manage? No. You want to marry somebody that is like your father, and you say you derive satisfaction, you derive joy there. You know. What of the wife that are? Do you think that women want their husband to bring more wife to the house? No, they don't like it. Nobody want to share their husband. I don't want to share my husband with anybody. No woman want to share her husband. So that is how it is, Then depends on your religion, depends on what your religion also permits anyway. You understand? But I'm talking about in our own religion, which is not really permissible, But many a times you discover that women does not even like, sharing their husband with anybody.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Yes. Okay, now it brings me to the question of, because I'm glad we are able to deal with this overage issue, and now I would just ask, is 20 years too big a gap to find love between the woman and the man? Is 20 years difference too big? A girl who finds love in a man who is 20 years older than her, is this money that she's into it for, or that's ideal?
Like for me, my husband is like 9 or almost 10 years older, 9 plus, older than me. You understand? But if it is like 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, 20 years, well, to me, depends on, just like I said, depends on what you are looking for. It depends on the background of that man. If that man is still a single person, maybe you are 20 or 22 and the person is 40, it's not bad to me. To me, it's not bad. I've seen some people that marry 40 years old man, and they are just 22, 25, 21, 20, 22. It's to me, I don't know about other people outside there. You know, if the man is still single, or maybe he's a widow, or sorry, he's a widower, you understand? Yeah, it's not bad. But in a situation where the man has one wife already or two wives, and then you just want to put your head inside there, and it's, to me, it's not funny, and it's not good, and it's not biblical, you know, to go and scatter somebody's marriage. You know, the Bible makes us to understand one wife, one husband. That is what is permissible in my own religion. So if you find a love and with a 20 years gap, it's not too bad. But in a situation that where you are married 80 years, 75, and you are just 21, by the time the man is 80 or 83, he's almost, you know, ready to go. And by the time you are just 40, you know, you are become a widow at the age of 40. You know, that would not be our portion anyway. You know, so.
Amen. Listeners who want to be a part of the program, to contributions or suggestions or even questions on the topic of the day, it is important that you know the number to call is 090-8471-5019. You can call the number Pastor Funke will always provide answers to your questions. The number again is 090-8471-5019. All right, Pastor Funke.
Yes, sir.
Is there any implication when a man marries a woman who maybe the age gap between them is almost the same age? And sometimes some girls even tell you that they don't want to marry a man that is close to their age grade or age bracket because they would not respect such man. What do you have to say in this kind of situation?
Well, there are some people that they want to marry someone that is really, really older than them. Maybe they are stubborn. They want someone that can control. They want someone that can control them. They want someone that they can just surrender to. They want someone that they can just, you know, give respect to. They want someone that they can just let me be under this person. I think they can control me. I'm such a person that I need someone that is matured. You know, if you are not matured enough, and you also marry a man that is not mature, both of you are not matured. You know, in marriage, it can also scatter the marriage. And it's also, another thing is that when a man also marries someone that is you are older than that person, but if you are not the type of person that you have humility, if anything happens in the marriage, you begin to get agitated, you begin to get angry. That's, look at this small boy talking to me. Then you don't call him a small boy anymore, because he's no longer a small boy. He's now your husband. You don't call him a small boy anymore. So those are the problem arising whenever you marry someone that is you are older than as a woman. You know, so if care is not taken, you begin to get, you know, irritated when you see someone that like a junior brother or junior sister. You know, maybe maybe it's even, maybe your even junior brother is even older than him. You understand? But all of a sudden, it's not the one controlling you. You begin to get irritated about that one. But you must mature enough and get ready to face the consequences. It's not even any consequences. Just for you to just humble yourself and believe God, and just surrender everything unto Him and surrender unto God.
All right, thank you very much, Pastor Funke.
Yes.
Listeners, you can be a part of the program right now. The number is 090-8471-5019. It's the program Family Hour with Pastor Funke Sagbua, and we are discussing age gap or age distance between couples, husband and wives. Pastor Funke, now I want to ask this one, because sometimes different experiences for different people, and our experiences was. Now you've mentioned this, that it's all about maybe the person wanting to somebody that is more mature than them, that can control them. But when the Bible makes mention that wives should respect their husband, was there any age bracket on the kind of age mate husband or the age your husband should?
No, either you are older than the person or the person is older than you. The Bible says you should respect, submit. It doesn't matter that if you are older than me now, I will be submitting to you. No, it's not like that. My Bible tells me that when you married, you have to surrender, you have to submit. It said, wives, submit unto your husband. So if you are older than your husband and you want to travel for an occasion, and your husband say, no, you can't go for this occasion, I don't like you to go there, or you can't wear this kind of dress, this is not good dress for you this time around, go and remove it. You have to go and remove it as your husband is talking. You understand? Not say, no, hey, I cannot, not to know I'm older than you, not to know I'm older than you. You understand what I'm talking about? It doesn't work that way. The Bible says submit. So it's not saying that when somebody is older than you, that is when you're supposed to submit. Either it's older, either you are older or is the one that is older. Your job is to submit, and the husband, his own job is to love you.
Okay. Now I want to ask these questions. There are instances of some ladies who report cases of maybe their husband controlling them excessively, and for them, when they make suggestions to their husband that don't do this, or maybe for example, the husband tells the wife that this clothes you are wearing, I don't like it, go and remove it, and then the wife changes the clothes, and it happens frequently. But then there's a day the husband wears the clothes that the wife says she doesn't like it, and the wife says, honey, you should change this clothes, I don't like it. And the man says, no, I don't want to change it. And then the woman says, you tell me every day that I should change this clothes, I change. But now I'm telling you to change, you are not changing. So is there any implication in that kind of a situation? Does the husband have to listen to his wife in that kind of a situation? Or it's all about the wife making sure that she submits?
No, I think it takes two to tango. You understand? It's not like a man. The man is always man. Let me tell you the truth. Man is always man. It's not every time that you want your husband to be saying yes to you. No, it will get to a stage you even revolt. So it is not, a man is always man. You cannot be controlling man every day, every minute, you even at times when man say, don't do this one, and when you tell man, don't do this one, and you go ahead to do it, your own is to just keep quiet and allow him to go and make the mistake and come back. You understand? But you cannot force man to do your will. You can't force a man to dance to your tune. You cannot force a man to do your bidding all the time. It is not possible because man is always man. So at times you discover that many times we want our word to how will I say it now? To be on top. You want to control your husband. It doesn't work that way. It's not every time that your husband, if you say, this is what I want to wear. I've told my husband, I like it. This is what I like. What do you want to do? Your own is to just, surrender. And if somebody says, I want to buy a land in Magodo, and you say, no, let's go and buy in Lekki. And your husband said, I love Magodo. That is where I want to buy land. Or I love, that is where I want. At that particular time, your own is to surrender. You don't have any choice than to surrender. And just, allow the will of God to prevail. So you cannot just be controlling man all the time. No man wants to surrender to women all the time. You cannot be having your way all the time.
No, I thank you very much, Pastor Funke. It's still a program family and we're discussing the issue of age gap between spouses. Now, I would ask this one, what advice would you give to young ladies who see the matter of control, in brackets, I would say, as something that if the man is able to control her, why can't she also control the man? That is supposed to be 50-50. If we are in this together, it's partnership. And like you say, it takes two to tango. So if I can control me, I can control you too. So if I cannot control you, then you can't control me.
I said that earlier, I'm just advising men and women, for our ladies, don't go into marriage or into relationship with the aim of having domineering spirit, with the aim of controlling a man, with the aim of putting a man under your handpit, with the aim of turning a man to be your house head, with the aim of telling a man do this when you manipulating a man. It should not work that way. You are not a witch. I mean, you are not a witch. I don't have to say it now. It shouldn't be your aim. Or also don't go and marry a man, or don't go and marry the man also, and you don't want to be submissive. No, it shouldn't be. So because just like I said, that not all men will do your bidding all the time. My husband does not do my bidding all the time. It's not. He doesn't. At times I say, let's do this way. This is the way I want to do it. And you just, you just allow him to let it go. You can't be controlling man all the time. And therefore our men also don't enter into a marriage and you want a son where you can just be, controlling a man, a woman 24/7. You turn it to be house head. No, it takes two to tango. Love is reciprocal. Let there be respect. Let there be mutual respect. Let there be mutual love. If a lady is weak and say, oh, for now I am tired, I cannot do this one. Please, can you help me? Help the lady. So don't enter into a marriage, with the aim of a manipulating spirit, controlling spirit. You just want to domineering spirit. You want to dominate. You want to control. That should not be your portion. Though that should not be your aim in entering into marriage. For our ladies, for our brothers, for anyone that is there, enter into marriage and believe in God that the marriage will work out. The marriage will work out. And for our ladies also, please and please, let us find a way of submitting to our lordship, to our husband. Husband is the head of the family. Whatever they say, it's not that I'm not saying that whatever they say is fine. At times they are doing something that is so ridiculous, it's very wrong, but you just find it very difficult to control them. Say, and just go on your knees and begin to pray for them. And at the end of the day, when they make a mistake, they'll come back to you and say, and come and apologize. If I had known, I would have listened to you. Because so many men, they've made such a mistake before. They come back and begin to beg and begin to apologize. That if I had listened to you, I wouldn't have entered into this trap.
Alright, thank you very much, Pastor Funke. Because of coming in, but then I think we have network issues. They are also dropping at the same time. Now, I would also ask you to advise parents who are bringing up young ladies and young men who would, in future, be spouses. How do we take care of these children to make sure that they grow up with the right mindset and the right spirit?
Yeah, let us train our children. How to find spouse, how to find good spouse, how to find good husband, how to pray for good husband. And then let us tell our children also. Some children, they are so arrogant. It's not my spec. If you continue to say it's not my spec, you won't get husband. You understand? God has ordained a man and a woman for whosoever that's looking for partner. You always have your ordained wife, ordained husband is there. You understand? Your own is just to pray, and is it the will of God? So let us train our children to listen to God, to pray. Whosoever come your way, don't discard him. Home is not built in a day. Anybody can come to you now and say the person is not an handsome person. He doesn't have money. You are looking for money in a man that is just coming out from the school. He's just graduating. And if you are looking for money, go and marry a 75 years old man that have already made it. Home is not built in a day. There are a lot of people that have a story before they have a glory. Before they have glory. So that is just it. That's just my advice to all women. So whosoever they bring, let us begin to pray concerning them. And also our ladies, our children over there, don't say this one is not my spec. It's not my standard. So.
Thank you very much, Pastor Funke. Our time is fast spent, and well, this is how far we can go today. On the next episode of the program, we'll be discussing communications, the power of communication in marriages. How important is it? My name is Lukman Adelakin, and it's been the program Family Hour with Pastor Funke Sakwa. It's been an amazing episode. If you have any questions you want to ask, make sure to call Pastor Funke.